Welcome to Precision. Today we're going to show you the Mettler Toledo. This is the new JS series. This is a JS6002 G/A. So the /A means it's legal for trade, and this balance is 6,200 grams by 1/100 of a gram. So to do a calibration with this balance, this has motorized internal calibration. One simply presses this button over here and you hold it down to perform the calibration. You'll see adjust internal. That noise you hear is adjustment done. That noise you heard was the motorized internal calibration, lowering the weight inside the balance. Okay, so that's 2,000 grams. Some of the features with the JS series here from Mettler Toledo. Again, this is the new Classic series. You can see the balance performs very quick. These are all class 1 weights. This balance this is an LCD display with a backlight, and the JS series is loaded with features. This balance replaces the JP series. So in the JS you're going to get motorized internal calibration with backlight display. All the models in the JS series are force restoration balances, and these balances all incorporate Mettler Toledo monoblock technology. The balance is made in Switzerland. One nice thing about Mettler Toledo with these JS's, they have not sent the balance overseas. They're made in Switzerland to maintain the quality. The balance itself has a high quality aluminum housing, so you have no flexing at all of the body itself. It has a small footprint, and the weigh-in platform on the balance is 11.4, I'm sorry, the platform is very large, but the overall size of the balance is 11.4 by 7.25 inches. And so your platform, this is a nice heavy-duty stainless steel platform, and very simple design altogether. The balance, this is your pan support, and you'll notice you have your 4 spiders here that transfer the weight. I want to go over some of the features on the balance itself. So let's just put this on real quick and put it back together. You'll notice this here is what they call a windshield. It prevents any air from going underneath the platform and allows the balance to be within its tolerance. So the balance is pretty simple to use. Some of the features: you have a button here. This button will drop the readability by a factor of 10. So you see we have 2000.00. Some people, that last decimal place bothers them a lot. So all one needs to do is press this button, and now we lower the readability by a factor of 10. To put it back, simply press the button again. You'll notice here on the left-hand column, this is basically a weigh guide, giving you some idea of the capacity. So right now we're at 2,000, and as I put more weight on the balance, you'll see the fill guide go up and up and up until it goes to, when you go over, you saw it. So 6,200 grams is the maximum, which is about 13.4 pounds. But this fill guide is nice, and an example where it's really useful is if you were tearing out something. Say this was a container and you wanted to tear it out, the balance would go to 0, and if we put on another weight, another 2,000 grams, you'd say, gee, the balance has 2,000 grams on the balance. But you'd look here, the fill guide gives you some idea exactly how much weighing capacity you have left. Some more features about the balance: you have a sprint bubble indicator on the balance so that you can level the balance each time. And this balance, I'm just going to unplug this from the rear. Now the unique thing about this balance, if I unplug it, notice the balance never went off. That's because these new Mettlers can be operated off of regular batteries. So this over here is showing you that it's under battery power right now. We're getting a negative number because I had originally tared out the 2,000 gram mass. So if I just hit tear again, that's what this big center is, enables you to tear. You can see the balance performs great, either under AC adapter or battery power. And so this we have, this is the on off. If you press this, hold it down, the balance shuts off. Turn it back on. Each time you turn on the balance, it goes through the power up sequence, shows you the software revision that you have, tells you the maximum capacity, also the readability, and then goes to 0, 0. The C is your clear function. This key right here enables you to toggle between a different way mode, or if you hold it down. So Mettler Toledo says basically press and release is less than 1.5 seconds. So if I just press it, you'll notice now I'm in carats. So the secondary mode on this balance, the way it's configured, is carats as the secondary. Press it again. The primary mode is grams. This key here allows you to get into the menu. It's pretty intuitive, but the balance comes with a nice little cheat sheet altogether, explaining how to use the balance, describing all the keys, but on the back side is basically the menu function. And so this key right here in the lower right hand corner enables you to get into the menu. So if you press and hold down, you get into the menu, and now we're in the basic. And so you have basic, and by using the next key over, we can change the menus. So we can press this button and we'll go into advanced, and these are all the functions in the advanced. And we'll press it again and we have interface. So now we're in the menu for all the interface. This is in regards to the RS-232. Press it again, this is protective mode, so you can lock it out so that nobody can use your balance. So if I'm in the basic mode, we'll just say, you're in basic, and then this key brings you through the sub-menus. There's something like, I don't know, almost 40 different menu settings altogether. So there's a ton of flexibility with this Mettler Toledo balance. And to get out of everything, you can just press the C, clear returns. So Mettler provides some great documentation, and this one little sheet here will explain how to use the balance. Mettler also provides an extremely well detailed manual. So in this manual here, you name the settings, configuration. The book clearly explains all of the settings. Towards the rear of the manual, you have a nice index, dimensions of the balance, and there is a section in here showing all the optional accessories. So Mettler is doing a fabulous job in regards to documentation. Any kind of configuration, step by step, you're able to do it. Some more features on the balance here. I just want to shut this off. Take off the pan support. Just show you the balance a little bit. So on the side of the balance, you'll notice, since this is a legal for trade balance, Mettler Toledo puts, it's made in Switzerland. The C of C is depicted on the balance here. There's a certificate of conformance. So you see right here, NTEP CSC. So the CSC marking is here in the model number. On the rear of the balance, on the bottom, we have 4 adjustable feet. These 4 adjustable feet allow you to level the balance. And then you have port on the bottom. This here is for way below. So there's an underhook. You just remove this cap here and there's an underhook. Oh, there it is. So right here, if you wanted to do specific gravity, you want it to weigh beneath the balance. If you look in here, there's a little tiny spot where you can hang a wire. Now on the Mettler Toledo, this is all cast aluminum, high grade die cast aluminum housing. A lot of balances on the market, you'll see a plastic. Mettler Toledo, they do it right. This is all cast aluminum. Again, the total unique feature about this balance is you can operate these balances now off of battery power. So you have here 8 batteries in this pack. Really nice. So if you're at a jewelry show or something like that and power is not available, you can now operate the balance no problem. On the rear of the balance, you have RS-232 interface. You could use this if you're going to an auxiliary display, which is an option. A lot of states now require 2 displays. You have the ability, you could also go to a computer if you had your software. This is your power jack. There's also a port over here for a secondary RS-232. That is an option. You can see on the side of the balance the prominent Mettler Toledo name, and you can see the ring specifying this is for the jewelry market. So this is a top of the line balance. Totally beautiful feature about the balance that I like is it is battery powered. And the balance comes, Mettler Toledo gives you a nice declaration of conformity, specifying the model, the serial number. So that's the Mettler Toledo. It comes with a 1-year limited manufacturer's warranty. And again, we covered that it has the LCD display. Battery powered is awesome. It is legal for trade. It's legal for trade in grams, carats, pounds, ounces, troy ounces, and pennyweight. So these are some of the highlights of the brand new Mettler Toledo JS series. If you have any questions, we are Precision Weigh-In Balances, and you can visit us at either balances.com or scaleman.com. If you have any questions, give us a call.